Alright, one thing we need to do if we're going to paint this is pull all the hinges off. So I'm going to do that, just unscrew them all, put them in a safe place, and then we can paint the doors, paint the lid, and then screw it all back on and keep it nice and pretty and neat. All the screws there, everything's off. Nice and easy to paint now. We're going to change these knobs too. And here's the hood again. Now nice and easy. We're not going to get the hinge covered in paint already. That was the fish tank. It's here. I just put a few things in different places, but we went with the multi-spectrum Petworks 3-foot size, which is fine, even though it's a 4-foot tank. It's plenty of light. What have we got? It is very strong. It's green, red, white, and blue lights. It's meant to be a better one for helping grow plants, and we want to do a lot of that in the 4-foot tank as well. So we've got that. Got the foam. I need to cut that to size as well. And in here. Bye-bye. So basically, what are we? We're 4 foot. 18 inches deep and 18 inches high as well. So it's roughly 200 litre tank. It's 50 gallons. Much bigger than this. And these are the guys. I'll try and block that out. These are the guys that are going in there. Alright. So the next step is painting. All set up. My wife is painting the cupboard for us because she wants to, but I don't think she will want to be on film. There's the offcut. Cut to size. Just use a Stanley knife. Pretty simple. Perfect fit. Now, painting. Alright, 2 layers done. All this stuff is finished. I'm going to start on the cabinet, and if we get time, we'll do the final layer, the gloss enamel. Let's keep going. All done. Now put it back together. clear, but we've got a big problem. It's taken ages to clear. It's still slightly cloudy. Doesn't look bad at all. Actually looks kind of cool. But the pH has just gone through the roof, and we're keeping Discus in this tank, so it's not going to work, unfortunately. So I've started getting it out. I'm going to vacuum all of this out, drain the water, and I've got some gravel, just the old trusty gravel method. I'll wash the gravel, put it in, fill up with water, do another water test. Still using the same filter. I did a test a bit earlier. There was no nitrates or ammonia or nitrite. Just the pH was about 7.8. Normally it's about 6.8. So yeah, it won't work, unfortunately. So this is it. You learn from trying different things, using different methods. In this case, trying to cut corners and save a bit of money. Why some things work and why some things don't work. So I'm going to continue going, siphoning it all out. Alright, I've got as much water and sand out as I can. This is a little bit over there and there. But I can't lift the thing, disassemble everything again, just to give it a rinse outside and risk breaking it while trying to do it on my own. So, this is the last tub of sand. Pour that outside, and I'll show you the gravel. Alright, so we're rinsing the gravel this time, and it's filthy. What do we got? Showmaster Aquarium gravel. From Seaford, Victoria, down our way. Alright, I'm just going to keep doing this rather than bore you until it's crystal clear, and then I'm putting it in the tank. As I said, I couldn't get all the sand out, but we're going to fill it up. I'm going to put the filter back on just as soon as the water gets above the right level, and take two. I'm hoping that the gravel will not raise the pH the way that the sand did. And let me just get the temperature up. The Discus filter is actually the one that's on here, and the Discus always had two filters, so they've just got the smaller one running right now. So in theory, temperature up, clear water, we can add plants and fish. I can't wait. It's been like 9 weeks. I've been ordering, waiting, painting, putting together, building, making mistakes. So, let's see. And also, just so, I've put this lid there, just so that I wouldn't mix up the substrate while I was filling up the tank. It just means it'll be nice and even. There won't be a big hole sitting there. I won't be looking at something ugly. It's definitely very cloudy. Let's have a look and see what happens once we turn the filter on. So, we're set up. We've got a 300 watt heater. We have the Aqua 700, which I'm not sure if it's going to be big enough, but it's the largest filter I've got at the moment, and it is moving the water all the way around. So, we're trying to just get the cloud out after moving all the gravel in, after making the mistake with the sand. But the pet works just a 3 foot multi-spectrum light. It's meant to help with fish colours and plant growth. I think we'll probably reach temperature in a couple of hours, but I think what I'll do is probably just wait one more night, clear the water, then we'll move the plants and the fish from the Discus tank in. As long as the API testing kit tells us we're good to, so we want no ammonia, no nitrates, no low, and nitrites, and we need the pH to be back down around the 6.8, 7 sort of mark again. So He's hoping. Alright, so we had a little pH problem. I had to add this to get the pH down. Should hold it at basically pretty much identical conditions now to the Discus tank. These two guys probably, I don't know, they come across as the strongest in the other tank. They're really pretty when they swim like that. They're really aggressive for their food and boisterous and not afraid of movement and come right up to me all the time, that sort of thing. So I thought, I might chuck you guys in now and just see how you kind of handle it before I start trying to bring the others across. I may just chuck another plant or two in there, give them somewhere to kind of hide and leave them for maybe a few days, or we'll see. And we got one little stowaway, a mystery snail, who there's about 10 of his siblings in with them in the other one, and he just fell into the net at the right time, I think. So that's the first fish in the big tank. They look big in the other tank, and now they look tiny.